Hi guys, welcome to this week's edition of Simple Shorts. It's been an interesting week in the UK. For those that are here, you might know what I'm talking about. We've had strikes, we've had some really weird weather, um, and we've still got the cost of living issue going on, and people are suffering because of it. When I went to pick up my little boy from school with the 70-mile-an-hour winds, Um, he was hanging onto a lamppost like a flagpole. Hi, Dad. That's funny. um, but yeah, people are suffering, and the reason they're suffering is because they believe it's the right thing to do because of the way they're feeling. So if someone is feeling dejected, if someone is feeling down, if someone is feeling depressed, then it's almost like they, in their head somewhere, they innocently think, oh, right, okay, so therefore I must suffer, or I must be suffering from something. Depression, psychosis, um, severe migraines, because the two are linked together somehow. And what I will say with that is, if you've experienced anything like that, it's not your fault. Never has been. Because you have been conditioned to believe that when you feel something, there must be suffering following. Now, that goes both ways as well. It doesn't have to be something negative, it could be something perceived as positive as well. So, it could be that if you're laughing, if you're funny all the time, then there's this undercurrent of, well, they can't be like that all the time. There must be something else going on. Maybe they're depressed. Maybe they really struggle to get on with people. Maybe they're suffering for their art in order to bring out the best comedy, to make everybody laugh. It means that there's another part of their life that suffers for it. Does that make sense? And again, there is that international perception that if you're at the top of your game, somewhere in there in your life, you must be suffering at something. You're not allowed to be really good and stay there for the right reasons. There has to be something there. And it's the same for everybody. If you're separated, if you're separating, if you've decided, right, this relationship's come to an end, for some reason, in certain parts of the world, it's not enough. There's got to be a reason. Well, why is that? Or, well, I've got to suffer because I'm breaking up a relationship. Well, who said? Who said you have to be sad? Now, don't misunderstand me. Yes, relationships break up, and it can be difficult, and it is sad. But feeling sad is different to suffering. That's the key. You can feel sad without suffering. You can feel happy without suffering. You can feel rejected without suffering. Does that make sense? And it's all because of how we've been brought up through culture, TV, radio, films, and innocently family, friends who think they're doing the best for us, who think they're being supportive. And it's built and built and built and built over the years to the point that that has now created people's suffering long term. They believe they have to suffer because of something that happened in their childhood. And it wouldn't be normal if they weren't suffering. It wouldn't be normal if they weren't, if their behavior um, wasn't something strange. Does that make sense? Many, many people believe they are suffering now because of something they felt years ago. And remember, what you felt years ago has no impact on you. It's gone. It doesn't exist. That feeling you're carrying in your head like a movie. And whenever it gets triggered, so does the suffering that you believe you should be experiencing at the same time. And again, it's not your fault. It is okay to feel without suffering. So my wish for you this week, listen to this video, watch this video again a couple of times, let it sink in. Do not think about it, okay? Because I am not talking to you. I am talking to what's inside you. So my wish for you sometime this week is that you will know you can feel without suffering. And if you haven't done so already, if you get a chance, if you want to, you can also sign up for my email list, a group of smart people where I'm sharing stories like this, information like this on a weekly basis, direct to your inbox. And there's a link in the description. Fill in a few boxes, bingo, you're sorted. So until next time, stay safe. Bye for now.